So Stephan Stearns is an interesting character, man. I'm telling you, the man never grew up. He plays with Disney card games. He goes around and gets the Tamagotchis and paints them. He's a very timid man. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't put any bass in his voice. Very, like, he can cry if you talk to him too hard. Like, if another man were to walk up to him and say, hey, what's going on with that? He would probably just start melting and crying like a little baby. Anyways, there was this interview. Pieces of interviews are being released, and there's some things that we did not hear. Specifically, the interactions that he's had with Madeline over the years, and when the police officers confront him about this. Now, there's a few new things heating up about this case, specifically the interview with Madeline Soto. So stay tuned for that because we will be covering that trash fire. But until then, check this out.
Dash 11313. Today's date is February 28th, 2024. The time is 0016 hours. Speaking with Stephan again. Okay. So, as you guys know, they have, right? Mm-hmm. They've been going through the phone, and they noticed that there was like a lot of messages between you and can you explain to me what your relationship is between?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They're bleeping all that out?
Mostly things like, when are you going to call us? When are you going to come up here and visit? Hey, poopy head, get online. Things like that.
Okay. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. Your phone. I told you that I was going to hold on to it and that we would like to download your phone, right?
Okay.
Is this something that I have your consent to do, or do I need to get a search warrant for your phone?
Wow.
It should be fine.
Type shit. Real quick. See, that's confrontational. I don't know if he doesn't understand, but that's her being aggressive. Do you want to do it, or do I need to get a search warrant? Meaning, bro, we're checking your fucking phone. At this moment, he knew. He knew. His stomach is bubbling right now. He probably needs to go take a shit. Bubbling. Poopy head, right? I just ignored it. Hey, poopy head, the fuck does that... Oh, my God.
You're okay with us going through your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I have the pin to your phone?
You hear her tone of voice, too? Can I have the pin to your phone? She already made her mind up about him, so she's just trying to get the job done now.
Is this something that I have your consent to do, or do I need to get a search warrant for your phone?
It should be fine.
You're okay with us going through your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I have the pin to your phone?
42586.
You took a big pause before you gave her that PIN number.
42586.
No, but go back to talking about crying, Stearns. Go back to telling us about your Ativan that you needed to pop and then cry in your bed. Don't worry about it, because they're going to find her, because you didn't do anything to her, right? So they're going to find her. Don't worry. Just pop another Ativan. You'll be good.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much. And then, okay, so when you guys FaceTime, what do you guys talk about?
Wow. He's fucked at this very moment. This bitch ass dude is nasty, bro. Do you understand? Do you realize how she's talking to him? She's disgusted. She's seen some things already. The whole vibe of this lady's voice switched up real quick.
Chatting.
Okay. I noticed that at some of the times that you guys are FaceTiming, it's like really late. Is it normal for her to be in bed late?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, her bedtime's usually around 10:30, 11 o'clock. I talk to them both before bedtime. when I'm not here.
Okay.
10:30 is supposed to be her bedtime, but she gets to push it sometimes.
I talked to them both.
Okay.
They're trying so hard to make this normal. They're trying so hard to make it normal, bro. I'm telling you. Yeah, I call Jen and Madeline before they go to sleep. Yeah, she's my blood daughter, and I just really care about her, and I talk to her at night and give her stories. None of that makes sense, bro. You are a boyfriend calling a 13-year-old probably at midnight. This night, he said her bedtime's like around 11 or something. He's probably calling her hella late. But yeah, she's seen some things. That's why her energy switched up.
When you guys are FaceTiming. Okay.
Sometimes phone to FaceTime with her, sometimes FaceTiming them both together on one of the phones.
Okay. And then you said that yesterday you accidentally factory reset your phone, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember what time that was?
No, it was sometime in the morning. I had been pushing off doing an update for a while.
Was that before or after you went to the smoke shop?
Before? I'm not sure. I'm not a morning person. It's a newer phone. I was doing this update. It had some sort of weird option at the bottom that said something about reinstall everything, and I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing.
Okay, can you
Jen was
explain
right
to
there
me?
She
Where?
cuts him off. She's cutting him off too now. It's an update. Okay, when did you do that? When did you do that? Let's get the facts and let's get the fuck up out of here so we can arrest this fool in about 2 hours. You know what I mean? Tomorrow. I think it was in the morning. I'm not sure. But see, he messed up already because, like, you need your phone to go to the vape shop and GPS and to do interactions, right? So his story's falling apart.
Were you in your settings?
I was following whatever the links were for the OS update.
I don't have an Android, so I don't know where you...
I'm not super tech
Is
savvy.
it like a text? Was it...
It was a push notification that came in at the top that I had just been ignoring for
like
a long
up here.
time. Yeah.
Okay.
And then it was a... It's a boneheaded maneuver.
Okay, and then where did it direct you to?
I don't know. It took me to a page with all the stuff in the system.
Oh, she's making him do it again. She's trying to make him recreate the situation. Oh, she's on his ass.
And
she's on his ass.
I clicked something. I wasn't paying attention.
Do you remember what it said? Like, what kind of update was it?
It was like a big OS update. And it had all these options, and it was like reinstall something with all the apps and stuff. Reinstall everything, the apps and stuff. I don't know exactly what I said. I pushed it, and it started doing the update, and then it turned into some sort of reset or something. I'm not sure how I did that.
Okay.
I was half asleep
and then when you came back to get your key fob, what did you do when you got here?
Ran inside, got the key fob, ran back out again.
Okay, where did you park?
Right up here, I think.
Okay. How long would you say you were inside your apartment for?
Literally long enough to run in, grab the fob, and come back out. So.
Okay, and then what did you do?
Most.
What did you do when you came back up?
Got back in the car and went back on the morning mission.
Okay. The camera has you in the complex for 12 minutes. Does that seem about right?
Yeah, coming into the complex, driving around, parking, getting the fob, coming back out. Sounds about.
Bro literally just said that he ran in and came back out. She just gave him a test to see if he's a liar. Because in the grand scheme of things, this doesn't mean anything. Okay, you lied about, or you didn't realize how much time you were actually there. But she wanted to see what he would say. And he's a liar. Then she hits him with, well, you were there for 12 minutes. That's not running in and running out. I literally thought about that in my head just now. If I park my car in the front because parking is bad, I run inside to get something that I forgot because I do it all the time. It will take me 30 seconds and I live upstairs. Now, let's say you're a little bit older. Let's say you're in your 30s. The most it's going to take you is 2 minutes. Now, let's say you have a compound. Let's say you have to drive and open the gate and get into your spot from the compound. The most it's going to take you is 4 minutes. You're never hitting a 12-minute mark. Unless you're going inside to take a piss, you're drinking some water, you're not going to hit the 12-minute mark. So he just straight up lied. I ran in, I ran out. Just went in and got the fob. 4 minutes at the maximum.
The morning mission.
Okay. The camera has you in the complex for 12 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Does that seem about right?
Yeah, coming into the complex, driving around, parking, getting the fob, coming back out. Sounds about right.
Okay. And then you leave. What time would you say you dropped her off at the school? Or not at the school, but in the area?
My estimate was sometime between 8:20 and 8:40.
Okay, the camera has you leaving the complex at 8:31.
8:31? Okay, so it must have been closer to 8:40 then.
Okay. And then after you dropped her off, did you go directly to the smoke shop?
I did. I went directly to the smoke shop.
He's got to know that he's being interrogated at this point. This is no longer an interview. This is an interrogation. He's got to know this, right? But apparently he doesn't realize.
Waited. It was supposed to be open, but it wasn't. I waited a little while to see if they were just being slow about turning on the open sign. They weren't, so I went home at that point.
How long do you think you waited?
5-10 minutes maybe.
Okay, so if you drop her off at like 8:40, how far is the smoke shop from there to where you dropped her off?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how many minutes. How far?
Did you go anywhere else after the smoke shop?
I don't know. I don't think I went anywhere specific.
You don't know? That was last week. I don't know.
I was just driving probably in the direction of home. But I don't remember stopping anywhere specifically.
And you were there for 5 to 10 minutes?
Roundabout, I think.
Okay, so like let's say you drop her off at 8:40. We don't see your car coming back south until 10 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you doing between 8:40 and 10 o'clock?
Cruising around.
Well, I'm looking for vape juice. I didn't say it before, but I went to another shop, and then I went and got some Bitmojis, some Tagashimas, or whatever the fuck you call those little toys, and you know, I went and got some sushi, and then I perved on a little girl, and his timeline is bad, and she's asking him these questions backwards, and I love it. It's not like, okay, so it took you about 2 hours to get there. No. What did you do? You tell me, and how long did that take you? You give me the information, and then we're going to show you how bullshit that really is.
A little bit.
Okay, but I asked you earlier, you know, like what you were doing, and you said you were there for like 5 or 10 minutes, and then you came back home.
Yeah, well, I went to the smoke shop, like I said. But I may have been meandering around the area, but...
I may have been meandering, the act of following a winding course. Big words aren't going to save you, bro. Big words are not going to save you. They're really not. It just makes you sound weirder, to be real. In this situation, maybe that would be a nice, eloquent placement, but not in this situation, brother. I would be saying I was bullshitting, maybe. I wouldn't say I was meandering.
I made my way home.
Okay, but I'm asking you earlier, right? And even like the first time we talked to
He
you,
looks meandered.
you're not telling us that you're like, just cruising the area, like you're coming home. So I need to be able to explain to my supervisors why there's such a time gap.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know what to say. It was just a normal day. I didn't have anything important to do. The smoke shop was supposed to open soon, so I made my way over there. Wasn't any particular rush, though.
Okay, but can you help me explain to them? Because I don't know the explanation or the answer to this question. Okay? So can you help me?
Someone said meandering through life daily. I feel that. Man. We all just be out here meandering sometimes, man. We just be taking what life gives us. Gotta follow the curves in the road, a wise man once said, or not.
Explain to them why there's such a delay in the
Everyone
time.
try meandering in a sentence today? Yes. Make somebody feel a little awkward today. Hit them with something different. It won't even make them feel awkward. They might be like, damn, that's a well-spoken young man. That's a well-spoken young woman over there.
No, can't explain it. I wasn't going anywhere in particular. Wasn't doing anything in particular. Just making my way to the smoke shop. Waited for them to open. They did not open. And then I left.
Where did you go from there?
From the smoke shop, I went home.
Are you sure?
Okay.
No, sir. Sir, are you sure you went home? Now listen, let's be certain about this, sir. Because we know you were meandering. I swear to God, I'm done after this. We know you were meandering a little earlier, so are you sure you went home? It doesn't even sound like a real word anymore. I'm saying it too much.
The smoke shop is like 10 minutes from here, right?
15, 20-ish, something like that.
Earlier you told us it was 10 minutes.
Time is not
I love this lady. You can't cheat on her. She gonna find out. Shit, she keep you on your toes. You can't even look at no girl too hard. She gonna. Oh, the one in the orange sweatpants. A week later, she gonna hit you with that. Like, damn, baby, I was just looking.
A strong suit of mine. I'm guesstimating here.
I understand, but I have to be able to explain, where you were for an hour and 20 minutes. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So explain.
And right now, I can't explain that.
Okay. Smoke shop was supposed to open close to 10. I waited. They did not open. And I came home.
Okay.
What time specifically was it supposed to open?
10 o'clock is when it's supposed to open.
So why'd you go at 8:40?
Like I said, I didn't go exactly at 8:40. I went to the smoke shop after I dropped her off.
But then it was like
But
9.
even if it was 9 o'clock, that still would have been an hour.
Exactly. Now it's 9 o'clock. The fuck happens? I'm a fiend, okay? I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm a fiend for the God's green grass. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna be parked up in front of the greens man for an hour before they sell it to me. That's some crackhead shit. And I know you're not doing that, bro. You could be a nicotine fiend all you want. You're not doing that. You're gonna come out when the shop opens.
Before they're supposed to open. So why would you think it would be open?
I didn't think it would be open. I was hoping I would get there early enough and wait for it to open.
So you would have waited an hour for it to be open?
I did not wait an hour. I got there maybe 20 minutes before it opened, 15 minutes before it opened, and just sat and waited.
But then you're seen coming at 10 a.m. when it's supposed to open, already coming down.
Leaving because it was supposed to open at 10 a.m. I waited a few minutes after 10. They were not opening, and that's when I left.
You did not wait a few minutes after 10.
What do you mean?
At 10 a.m., you were seen coming down southbound on Jongyang Parkway at the intersection of Jongyang
At 10
Parkway
a.m.,
and
I was
Greenville.
still in front of that shop waiting to see if they were going to turn on the open sign.
No, but see, he's innocent because his phone was just not connected to, the time zone, and it was showing the wrong time. So in his brain, guys, listen, you have to really pick up what Stephan Stearns is putting down, okay? In his mind, he was still there at 10, But the rest of the world, the time had moved on, okay?
Okay, but if you dropped at 8:40 and you said you only waited for a couple minutes at the smoke shop, why would you still be there at 10?
I waited to see if it would open, and they did.
We got that part. But you said you were there for a couple of minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I bet that beard is mad crunchy. You guys are
And then you said you were there after, a couple minutes after 10. So that's...
It doesn't make
it doesn't make
sense.
sense.
I apologize for that.
Don't forget to hit the like.
Trying to help you out the best that I can, but
Right, so like, if you drop her off around 8:40, let's say, give or take 10 minutes, you make it to the shop around 9, the smoke shop, and you sit there and wait for a couple minutes for it to open. You said you waited for maybe 5 or 10 minutes, right? Mm-hmm. Does it make sense that you're still there at 10 o'clock?
I was there at 10 o'clock.
See,
okay.
But well, explain it to us. You can't just shut down logic with non-logic. She gave you a logical breakdown, and you're just going to shut it down with, I was there at 10. That's all I know. Vanessa, thank you so much. Excuse me. Thank you for the $4, Vanessa. I appreciate you. Oh, I need to eat immediately when I'm done with this.
So what did you do before that?
I dropped her off, and I made my way over. Not a direct route, but I made my way over there.
Did you stop anywhere on your way to the smoke shop?
He's not sure.
I don't think so.
He doesn't remember. See, he doesn't remember. When you do things, sometimes you just forget. You know, you do physical shit, and sometimes it just wipes away from your memory. It's a crazy phenomenon. We don't really understand how it works, when it happens, how it happens, but it's a crazy phenomenon.
Do you have problems with your memory that you can't recall what you did?
Yes, I'm extremely ADHD. I'm sorry. So just details start to get fuzzy after a while. Even the times I'm giving you are my best guesstimates here. I didn't have my phone with me at the time, so I wasn't aware of exactly what time.
There's no time on your car?
Transpiring. There probably is, but it's not my car. It's my parents' car.
How certain are you that you were outside of the smoke shop at 10 a.m.?
90% sure.
What makes you think that you were there at 10?
I saw lights on inside the place. It looked like they were coming to life in there. Mm-hmm. So it looked like they were about to open. Mm-hmm. And I was waiting to see if they were going to turn on the open.
Do you remember if there was anybody inside?
I couldn't see inside from the outside. But after I came home and then went back to the smoke shop again later, when they definitely were open, I stopped in and got my vape juice finally. I don't remember the name of the guy.
I got my vape juice finally. And then I went home so I could cry and take an Ativan.
Guy working there, but he was like a skinny guy. Short, skinny guy.
When you came back for the fob, did she go inside with you?
No, she was in the car still. She was asleep.
Where in the car?
Passenger side.
The front seat?
Correct.
Okay. Did she at any point go in the back of the vehicle, like in the back seat?
No.
So she was in the front the whole time?
Mm-hmm.
Awake or asleep?
She was asleep.
Okay.
She was confident. We had gotten up early.
How was she positioned in the front seat?
Leaned back in the seat, just kind of conked out napping.
Where was her?
Just kind of conked out napping. She was 100% dead in that car, bro. And that's why he keeps putting that down in the story over and over, hammering it down that she was sleepy and that she was asleep, so that any possible cameras that saw her, they would say, oh, well, he said she was asleep. He 100% had a dead girl in his front seat driving around with her.
Her head in relation to the seat?
Against the seat, I think. Against it. Just.
Was the seat leaning back, or?
The seat was leaning back. Yeah, she had leaned the seat back so that she could recline and.
Okay. And then I need you to try to, refresh your memory. When you got the flat tire on 192, what could you see around you?
It's 192. It all looks the same. Um, I'm so sorry. I'm drawing a blank as any specific businesses or names.
Did he pull up?
These two are perfect for each other. They're good for fucking nothing. They're wastes of space on the planet. That's what they are. Stephan Stearns, all he does is sleep, do drugs, and play with toys. His little girlfriend, all she does is sleep and be depressed, it seems like. And sleep some more. Bro, I'm telling you, they're worthless people. Useless. Completely useless.
Off to the side of the road to a business.
I pulled off into a side plaza, like one of those little
Every
strips along
time
the
he's
side.
conked out, he can't remember. He's groggy from sleeping. Oh, it knocked him out. He is worthless. And so is Jen, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. She's fucking worthless too. All sleep, do drugs. Sleep, do drugs. And not even the fun drugs, the depressing ones. Like, what the fuck?
I dug around for my spare and my jack. Thankfully, we had both.
What direction were you coming in?
I was going towards John Young.
Okay.
So that direction.
And it was a plaza. You don't remember any businesses that were in the plaza?
I don't. I was focused on the.
What
wheel
color
that
is the
was-
plaza?
Oh God, I have no idea what color the plaza was. I'm sorry, didn't even register a detail like that.
Okay, remind me again what you were doing on 192?
I was looking around at different game shops. One of my card games just had a release on Friday, Lorcana.
What card are you talking about?
It's like a trading card game. And they had a big release on Friday, so I wanted to go around.
What's
and
the
see.
card though?
I'm sorry.
What is the game?
It's called Lorcana.
Lorcana?
Yeah, Lorcana. It's a trading card game made by Disney, kind of like Pokemon cards or Magic.
The childish shit. Yup. You know they have Magic the Gathering and they have like other card games that are more masculine, if you could say it that way. It's just more, it's more adult. It's more adult, right? Damn, this card is worth $1,000. I never understand trading cards. But anyways, look at these cards. They're classic Disney cards, bro. Like children's shit. It's children's shit, bro. I'm a grown man and I'm collecting this shit. And I'm excited because a new release of what, Lilo and Stitch came out. The fuck are we talking about, bro?
Okay, and you stopped at what shop?
I stopped over by Target. I was going to see if they had any. I then went up and was
I ain't gonna lie though, I respect the Pokemon collectors. Shit, maybe I'm just being judgmental because I don't feel the same way about Pokemon cards. And some would say those are childish, but they're not though. They're Japanese. You know what I mean? It's like it's different. It's different. But shit, you getting some Disney childhood memory type cards? Creepy.
I want to go to a place called House Rules Games. That is on 192 and Oak Street. I did not make it to House Rules Games because I got a flat tire before
Okay, which
that.
Target did you go to?
The one down on 192.
192 and what?
Is there more than one down there?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with the area.
It's the one down there by the Walmart, I think.
Red flags, folks.
I'm not
red
sure what the
flags.
cross streets
Telling
are.
you.
I'm sorry.
Throw some red flags in the chat. Shit.
I'm so sorry. I wish I could be more help. I'm so sorry.
You're terrible. You're no help, sir. That's why that's why he's been arrested and everybody has to piece everything up together themselves because his stupid ass is staying with this story, and it's hilarious.
And how long will you change your entire floor?
I'm not sure how long it took. I got back here by like 2:35, 2:40, because I was trying to get home to go with her to go to school, and we needed to leave by 2:30. The flat
There's
tire
no way Jen is in a perv. Yep, it's that.
made me late for that.
Okay. And there's absolutely nothing that you can remember about the plaza that you got the flat.
No, I don't remember color. I mean, it's all just kind of brownish, I think, along there.
And you said when you got your flat, you were heading towards JYP from 192.
Yes.
Okay, where's your flat tire at?
It's in the trunk.
Okay.
I've got the spare on there right now.
Yeah, I saw the spare. I don't think I have anything else. It's my phone number. If you can remember where you got your flat tire, just have her send me a text message, okay?
Okay. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I know the details are important, and just the way our brains work with ADHD is those things can get fuzzy.
The way our brains work with ADHD. Man, I hope somebody lays their hands on this fucking weirdo. But he will be in protective custody. There's no way in hell. Again, here's another case of protective custody, man. They're probably overflowing with protective custody people because there's no way this man could ever walk a yard, ever. I don't care if he didn't even have crazy charges. His charges will definitely make things horrible for him. But just the way he is, on top of that, he could never walk a yard by himself. He'll always have to be in protective custody at all times.
Are you on any medication?
I'm supposed to be. I have not been medicated lately, so
Okay.
I'm not a morning person. I'm very time blind on the best of days and forgetful. So I understand that none of that is helpful in this case.
Okay.
I'm pretty sorry.
I explained that we're gonna have the apartment secured for the rest of the night. Okay?
Why? So the investigation's not going to happen tonight?
It is. So,
okay.
I explained to her, me and him have been out all day, right? So we're going to go home, but just because me and him are going home doesn't mean that there isn't other people out here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We have another unit out here, which is called Violent Crimes. They're out all night. So they're going to keep looking. We also have some of our detectives that were sent home earlier to get rest because they were going to come and relieve me and him, right? So we're going to take like shifts with the investigation because obviously if we're exhausted, we're of no use, right?
We're all exhausted too.
Right.
My brain is mush.
Right. And we don't want that to happen with anything that we're doing. So what we're doing is we're taking turns with whatever needs to be done. So we'll brief whoever's coming next and then, hey, this is what we did. This is what needs to be done, okay? The reason we are keeping your house for the night is because your house cannot be completed by one person, right? We don't do that. We have a unit that comes and takes pictures and does whatever they need to do with the house. After a certain time, it's only one person working in that unit. And she can't do it by herself. So people come in at 8 o'clock in the morning. So when the rest of her squad comes in, they're going to come in and, tackle your place as a
Basically,
unit so that they can get it done.
They're going to tear his shit the fuck up to pieces, to bits and pieces, to itty bitty pieces, folks. And it's not going to be fun. He's not going to enjoy it, is what she's trying to convey over to our our guy here, Stearns. Yeah. All your little CP, all your little dark web activities, it's about to go crazy. And it has gone crazy. As you guys said, it's thousands of pictures, which is no doubt years of collecting. You know, he likes Pokemon cards, he likes Magic the Gathering cards, and he also likes those type of things as well. It's all a gathering thing, you know, with his ADHD brain, you know, he can't really, it's just, he can't help himself, you know? Anyways, folks, I love you guys, man. You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. I'm gonna get up out of here. And I need to do some research on this Jen Soto interview. It looks like a 4-hour interview. That's crazy. What's that about? So it seems like it's about to be a busy weekend, folks. I'm not sure if we're gonna live stream it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make a video. Thank you, Mary. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have a video or a live stream, but we're definitely gonna get that out as soon as possible because we need to check that shit out. Because in my opinion, I thought that the Jen Soto leads were drying up until enforcement did something, but I didn't know she did an interview. So we're gonna check that. But until then, people, I love you guys, man. For real, for real, for real, for real. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow in video format or in a live format. I'm not sure yet, but either way, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Stay inside, stay safe, have a great weekend. Throw some ice water in the tub and sit in that joint if you're overheating. Don't catch a heat stroke. By all means, stay cool out there. And I'm gonna see y'all later. I'm out of here.